Today we're going to create an exit menu so that we're not always clicking the X in the upper right corner here. We're going to start by opening the repository. In the main file here, we're going to look for the key bindings file. Game key bindings, there are two of them. We're going to drag into our file and then open that one with a text reader. Down in the function under input commands, we're going to type in exit menu equals escape. Escape must be all in capital. If there are two of them, we're going to need to change one. We're going to set this one to home for now. We then save that file, close the window, and we drag that game key bindings back to our repository, and when it's uploaded we can then close the repository. Next we're going to make some changes in our window file. So we're going to open that one up, go down the miscellaneous area. We're going to set layer to game. We're going to change the allow move to true. And we're going to set owner to 0. And then save it and close the editor. And that part is upgraded. Next we're going to make a class in the client side DOM. Uncheck the read only. New one. Name is going to be B underscore exit window. It's going to be a type GUI control. And it's going to be an exit window using the escape key. Click OK and yes to send it. We're going to add a parent to the class. It's going to be the window we made before, B underscore window. Going to add, save that, and send it to server. Next we will click Open Script. When our script is open, we can then close the DOM. Next we will add functions to our exit window class. First we're going to make a shared function called start. It's going to have a field called win. This is going to equal a function create node from prototype, and that will require a string, and it will be the name of our class. Then we will build and set that to true. So we need to define win. So we will create a variable win, and this will equal our get exit class, and we will create that function. And here we will return a function that looks for find GUI control by name, and it starts with none, and the name of the string we will look for is on the game layer. It would be this name bexit window, and it will return as a node ref of class bexit window. If we were to use this as is, it would create a window after window. So we need to stick in a check that if the window currently is not made, we will remove by destroying this node window of any old windows before we make the new one. This will create a new one, removing the old one. We now want to be able to toggle it on and off, so we will make a public function called toggle the exit window. This will check to see if our window is already made. And if it is, we will remove that. Otherwise, we will start up a new window. Then we save it, compile, and submit this file to the server. Next, we will open a client-side script with the inputs in it. This one will be for the commands. Here on the onStop function, we're going to add is our exit menu that we added into the keys. It needs to have the same punctuation as we added in there, so a capital E and M. Then we will add the class script that we're going to call. This will be bexit class window class methods, and in there we will be able to find the functions. Once that's saved out, we will call the toggle exit window. We can now compile this one and submit it to server. That script is now good, and we can close that script. Next, we will create our prototype using the bexit window class. We'll go to the GUI editor, click create. For the name, we will add the exit window. This will inherit from our base window. Click that window to set it for inheritance, and we will set the class for our new one, the exit window. When it creates it, it will have the base window with its parts already in it, so we don't need to re-add those. Here we're going to change the size to the new window we want, 220 by 150. Then, with the main window selected, we will add in our button that we created before. We'll change a few values to set it in the correct location. Position 1010. The size will be 200 by 40. And we'll change the name to option. In that button we have a text label that we're going to change the display font from default to large, and we're going to change the actual text to options. Now with our new values on the button, we're going to copy the button, select the main window, and paste that in for our next button. We're going to change its values. This one will be log. Its location will be 10 by 55. Inside the text value, we change the text that's written to log out. And then we add our third button. And this one will be exit. Its location will be 10100. And the text inside will be exit. Okay, now we can save and exit this one. Our window's now created, and we should be able to test it out. In order to see it, we're going to, as we put in the game layer, we're going to need Control G, which will bring back the game layer, and our escape button should bring up the window. It's at 00 value. So what we're going to add is a function to put it in the center. It currently can move, but we want it centered when it first pops up. Okay, in our script editor, we're going to add a function, or rather a method. Call it center of the window. This will require an input value. We're going to call win, and we're going to reference that value. It's going to be a node ref of class GUI control, so that we can use it for other windows. And next we'll add screen as vector 3 will equal get view port size. Then we will set our window position x value equal to the screen x value minus the window size x. Do the same for the y. when position Y equals screen Y minus window size Y. What this will do is get the screen value, which is the total width of the screen, subtract the window size, and start it there. But what we want is the middle, so we're going to divide that value by 2 in order to set it in the center. Next, we need to add a call to that center function. So we'll use window center window function, and we will send the win field in as our node ref. Then we compile and submit. Now we can check out our window. And it opens in the center. Even if we move it, it will open the center. Next, we're going to add some functions to our buttons so that when we click them, they will do more than just look pretty. In the script, we're going to add another method on mouse click, and this uses args for reference mouse events. Here we will add target as a node ref, GUI control. This will equal args coming in and the source value. Okay, when our target name is, we have exit for one, and the other is log. Here we will add base client, and this will be exit. And for log, we will use GUI clear GUI, and then call a server function located in E character creation system class methods, and this will send a character to the select area. Okay, currently this file does not function does not exist in the script, so we will right click and go to definition to open the new script. Here we will add our function. It will be an untrusted, meaning it's called from the client side. It will be a function using this name. Here we will add account as a node ref of class E player account, and that will equal system remote client and we will call travel, and we will change area request. Player will be account. The area is selection area, which is 1, and our instance will also be 1. Now we can compile and submit this script. Now we can go back to the Windows script, and with this server function added, we can compile and submit this function script. Next, we can check out the buttons to make sure they're working. To check our buttons, we need to remake the window. Just simple toggle it off and then on. Then we can click our logout and it should send us back to the login screen. From here we just log in to test the other button. We open the window and the exit should exit us out of this game. Okay, so both buttons look like they're working, and the exit window should be good.